Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys are having a great night. It's time for another showcase, boys. Yeah, so we're going to be showcasing the new Yardrat Super Saiyan Goku EZA. I decided to bring him with Gohan because surprisingly he's a pretty good linking partner. And overall, I think this Goku's pretty solid. I went over him a bit in the data download video, so now we'll kind of see him more in game. But basically what he does is he gets attack and defense of 59%. He gains an additional attack and defense of 59% when performing a superior attack. Gain an additional attack and defense of 20%, max of 59%, and chance to perform a critical hit, max of 21% for each attack performed during the turn. So that's pretty interesting. And he also, he kind of gets damage reduction, right? He gets, what is it, 59% off, right? And there he is at 2.6 million, by the way, first turn, so 2.6. Remember, he can build up. He's also raising attack and defense for one turn on his super attack, and this rotation actually kind of works, man. It low-key kind of works here. So we're going to be doing this. I do like him. I do think as the how they added that extra damage reduction of 59% for normal attacks is very cool. Kind of, very reminiscent of, Super Vegito, the AGL one, which we haven't seen something like that in quite some time, right? So I do think that is pretty cool that they decided to go ahead and do that. I did bring 50% support Gohan, so we could try getting some really big numbers. I'm expecting that this guy could probably get to like a 3 or 5 million range type of deal, right? I don't know how much further you could push him beyond that. I will just be completely honest. I don't know if you could really go further beyond that, but I do think that I think we could definitely possibly hit 4 in this video, especially if he's fully built up, right? It just comes down to that. It all comes down to that, man, if he will be fully built up or not. So here we go. I do think this is a good update. Cell Saga definitely got some really big updates here, right? Cell Saga is looking really good, which is fantastic. We needed this for the Cell Saga team. And I know we're not even using it, but unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to use that Gohan that I'm using with Cell Saga, so it was probably better to do Goku Family. And I'll probably do something similar for the new Gohan. So here we go now. After him, okay, so there he's at 76k. Interesting. And let's see what he's going to do here. And again, he's not taking much from normals. Remember that. And then a lot of his defense does come from super attacks, so it's kind of hard to see that, unfortunately. So there he is at 2.6 million. And then to get him to counter, he has to be in the second or third slot. So we will throw him in the second slot next time. It's just having him in that first slot, he gets that damage reduction, right? So it's very cool. I like this. I like these kind of units where you could kind of mess with them, right? It's not just a slot 1 unit. He's like he kind of like evolves as a unit, right? And I do think that's actually pretty interesting to see that this guy is more of like an evolving kind of unit. Like you could put him, for second slot, you could put him in the third slot, first slot. He has the super. He's very interesting. He's an interesting EZA. I definitely think it brings him up to par with not like modern, like I wouldn't say, at the likes of like a 120 EZA, but he's definitely good enough now that you could actually rock him on like as a floater, and he'll do a good amount of damage. He's going to be doing his counters. He's going to be fine defensively. And then if you have those hard times, like for example, if you're wanting to cheese, oh, that's a good slot. No, yeah, we'll leave him up here. We'll leave him up here. Like for example, if you're rocking like a Super Saiyan team, you could cheese the way with Super Vegito and see the super attacks, and then you can also use this guy and then have like that front side completely protected. And then by the way, 3.3 million with Gone on rotation. So you could do some fun stuff with this guy, man. I'm gonna be honest. There's some fun attributes to this card, which is fantastic. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and float these guys off too. I do want them to go to the other rotation just to kind of get some extra support over there. It is a free-to-play unit, so for free-to-play units, I typically like to see them more drenched in support for that term. And the only reason for that, it's because they're free-to-play, and I think making a free-to-play unit look as good as they possibly can, it's a W. It's really good. And I do think it helps out like the overall, grand scheme of things, which is awesome. I definitely just enjoy this. So having fun, man. Having fun. I know it's just it's a grand old time, boys. It's definitely a grand old time. Okay, so we're looking good so far. I will have a showcase for the LR Prime Battle Gohan probably a little, you know, in a little bit. Not gonna rush that one out yet. I'm more excited to get this out, right? I'm definitely more excited to get my man out here. All right, so let's go ahead and drop the B-Pan active skill. Yeah. Okay, so we got our active skill in. There he is at 76k defense. It's kind of hard to calculate the defense, unfortunately, because of you know, everything kind of comes with super attacks, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. And then let's go ahead and see what Goku is going to be able to do here. We haven't had a chance to really put him in that second slot, really. And there he is at 3.4 million. So a 3.4 million attack set is pretty damn solid. I like it a lot, actually. That's actually sick. That is actually really cool. So, all right. Let's keep going. You should be fine. Yeah. A-okay. Here we go now. And here we go. Perfect. So we're looking good here. 51k. Thank you, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You are the Chad man. Absolute Chad man. Fantastic. All right. So all right. And by the way, for anybody who's wondering about the Vegeta, yes, you got to summon for him, by the way. You have to. We might have to kind of skip a lot for Global. So keep that in mind. But yeah, we're pretty much almost wrapped up here, man. There's not really much else to kind of go over. You know, we kind of seen, besides some countering. I know, that's such a bummer. So, okay, so this next turn, hopefully we see a second or third slot way that we could counter. Sorry about that, by the way. Definitely want to see what he can do with his counters, man. Okay, so perfect. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Gohan should be fine in that front slot, 100k. Remember, he does raise his defense on his super, so he'll be fine. Okay, and then now we'll get some counters here, and I think this will probably be a pretty decent way of closing out the video. You know, so let's see. Nice crit. And 3 million. So 3 million right there, and then he's also going to be doing some counters. Oh, come on. Okay, let's see it. Okay, here we go. Counter. That's a lot of damage. Yardrat Goku, ladies and gentlemen. Very strong, very good, and I got other showcases to make. So I'm going to go do Prime Battle Gohan next, and I'll see you guys soon. Let me know what you guys think of them. All right, bye.